There is a place where you get to find yourself instead of losing yourself online. Follow me. If you landed here, high chances are that you are a lot like me, a sensitive human who feels people without them speaking. You have a way of understanding why people do what they do, say what they say, and think the way they think. It really is a gift, but that makes you porous. You soak up the energies and beliefs of others, and you end up feeling confused, scattered, craving a cleanse from the weight you've magnetized. The problem is not you. It's our era. An age of overstimulation, where technology connects us, but leaves us disconnected from ourselves. The metaverse numbs you. The natural world heals you. Choice is your power. Many don't understand my path, why I'm so obsessed about the wild, about staying wild. I just can't help it. I carry the blood of those who danced around sacred fires and listened to the stars as guides. I was raised in the shadow of crumbling castles and sleeping volcanoes, where the earth hums and the veil between worlds is thin, where wisdom is not found in books, but in the life that pulses through the stones, the trees, the skies. Where the wild is not just home, it's a way of being. It's the part of me that refuses to be tamed. As a conscious content creator, I've been struggling with the idea of adding to the already crowded social medias with just another video, another piece of content that will pile up in people's feeds, potentially leaving them more frustrated about their lives than before they watched. Just adding to the noise. But the thing is, what I do is not just another video. I'm not here to entertain you so you can escape the dissatisfaction in your life. No, I'm here to hand the power back to you. I'm here to show you that you already have everything it takes to be that woman, that man, a courageous soul following their purpose, sleeping under the stars in the middle of nowhere, dancing like no one is watching, saying yes to your dreams when everyone else says no. Today, I'm here to help you remember the way home. I love that feeling of being back home after some rather uncomfortable nights in the wilderness. My family doesn't understand why I chose this life, so far from what they imagined for me. Living so remote in the mountains, having to chop my own wood to stay warm, making YouTube videos and healing people from behind my screen, dancing under the moon on a Saturday night. And to be honest, I question it sometimes too. There are moments when I really miss the magic of human connection, like the laughter of a friend. Looking back, I wonder what I would do differently. But if I had to choose again, I realize I wouldn't change a thing. I would do it all the same. When I'm alone, truly alone, without screens and the constant chatter of social interaction, there is nothing to mask the thoughts and emotions that arise. Yes, it does get uncomfortable to sit with my shadows, my fears, the parts of me I've buried but still whisper in the dark. And yet it's the only way I found to transform darkness into clarity and pain into power.
The shadows in my mind, the shadows in my mind. No, it's not like I don't need.
You have no idea how much I've been hesitating to share what I'm about to share. About a month ago, I experienced the worst physical pain of my life. It's been the biggest reality check in my entire existence. And though I won't go into details into what happened, I'm very healthy, feeling so much better now. But that day, I literally, honestly, truly thought I was going to die. I know it sounds crazy, but I thought and felt so deep in my body that my moment had come, that my soul was going to leave my body. I really felt at the threshold between life and death. I always thought I was ready to transition to death and to go through the death portal. I am not, and I was not that day. I was fucking terrified. And in that moment, I saw it. How the day you die, you won't wish you spent more time scrolling that damn internet. The day you die, you won't wish you spent more time caring about what other people think of you. When you face your final breath, you'll wish you spent more time doing the things you truly love. The day your soul leaves this body, what will stand out are the moments when your heart overflowed with love. Your spirit soared in freedom, and you thundered with the joy of being alive. I know my emotional warrior energy isn't for everyone, and that's okay. It's who I am unapologetically. I just thrive on inspiring others to question the status quo. Discomfort doesn't scare me. I've always been drawn to speaking the raw truths most people avoid. And staying stuck in my comfort zone dims my light and pulls me away from my mission on this earth. That's why you'll find me training alone in an empty gym, walking the least traveled paths, and fighting to give a voice to the voiceless. On the edge of comfort, that's where I find the spark that keeps me alive. In one of my healing sessions, I met a man with a power I've rarely seen, a soul full of potential, but he was afraid of unleashing that power, of taking up too much space, of being too much. His fear reminded me of how society conditions us to shrink ourselves, to silence our voices. And yet in each person I meet, I see so much fire. The same fire I try to keep alive in myself. It's proof that we all have that spark. It just takes courage to let it burn.
I hear my heart beating within. I feel the spirit in the wind.
I know you feel it too, the pull of something greater, a longing for freedom, for a life that feels aligned with your soul. You're not alone. We stand at a pivotal moment in history. You can feel it. It's in the air, pulsing all around us. The old systems are crumbling. Humanity is awakening. We are remembering who we were, before the world told us what to be. Stop comparing yourself to the noise online. You're not here to fit in. You're here to shift timelines. And this is your moment.
'Cause it's a spiritual war.